So I'm going to do a playthrough of Dragon Spirit, and I might talk a little bit less in this than I do a lot of my other videos because it takes a lot more concentration, and that's just my laptop turning off. So yeah, this is a top-down shooting game, and I first played it actually on the PC Engine that we used to have. And it's actually a really tough game. It gets quite unforgiving towards the end. And I really like the music in this game. And basically, you collect power-ups, and you can get up to 3 heads, and you can get more power. For a lot of people, I don't know, it's not that people dislike this game, but it doesn't get as much credit as it deserves, and a lot of people are like, oh, your dragon gets too big, you're too much of a liability to get hurt by bullets. But that's kind of the point. You trade, like, if you get lots of power, then you're asking to be injured more. There's also a power upgrade, or a downgrade, depends how you see it, that makes you smaller, but you can't have as much power. So it's up to you to decide how you play it, really. And this, what I've got right now, is actually the most powerful weapon in the game. And ideally, it's best to try and keep it as long as you possibly can. I've not played this game for a while though. I might find myself having to do like the first few levels, and if I die I'll like film them at a later point and then upload them. I just need to get back into the swing of it. And the first boss is actually a long, big green giant dragon thing that's in the ocean. And the reason I'm telling you what the boss is because you're probably not even going to get to see it for more than a second with this weapon. I think there's an NES version of this as well. Here's the boss. Like I said, you're not going to get to see it for more than a second, pretty much. And you might think, oh, well, that weapon's a bit too strong. Takes the fun out of the game. No, believe me, if you've not got this weapon in the later levels, you're really not going to be enjoying it. You're going to have a lot of trouble. So I'm really hoping that I can hold on to this. Yeah, so this is the volcano region. The arcade version, I think it's the arcade version, has like 2 more areas in it. 2 under the ocean based levels, but they're not in this one. This level, I probably won't speak too much during this part because this level really does require concentration. It's mainly the little bullets on the floor that you've got to watch out for. You really need to keep on top of what's happening or you're going to get totally barricaded back. It's like you need to get quite close to the top, but not too close. Those pink hearts there, I think it's 3 of them, you get an extra life. Yeah, the game, like I say, it's quite unforgiving. It doesn't just give you lives. You have to get 3, essentially 3 life upgrades before you're going to get a life. I think that bit usually causes me trouble. Crystals are just points. This bit is tough. God damn. I mean, look how small the bullets are. Okay, now I'm on the second boss. It's a giant phoenix. Gets a bit more screen time than the other boss, but not that much more. Okay, Area 3. I like this music on this stage. There's like a heavy metal kind of version. It's been done by somebody. And I want to try and find the audio file again for it. Again, this is another tough stage, so I'm probably not going to speak too much. Gotta watch out for these peacock things. They'll shoot like big projectiles towards you if you're not careful. I've always, this level, it's always been my favourite, I think, with the music and the boss and everything on it. The boss music I really like. Whoa, you see how easy it is to get trapped? Okay, I've lost my main power up. I might be able to build that back up there. I don't think it's the end of me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, that's invincibility, thank you. You have to be careful with this stuff here because it constantly grows and chases after you. Like some kind of strange vine stuff, whoa. Yeah, usually I can get like literally till I think it's the 7th or 6th stage without actually being hit once. But I've not played this game for quite a while, so. And plus I'm never usually taught whilst I play this game, so. It's all a new experience. Now that should stop growing in a second, but sometimes it doesn't. Like a glitch. Thank you. Oh, it's still growing. Shit, it usually stops. Piece of shit. Oh, it shouldn't be growing here. Stop it. Whoa. Oh my god. Actually, I'll take the small one. That'll be more beneficial since I've only got one hit left. This is the boss. You have to bomb all these buds at the bottom. And this is area 4. I think I'll do 4 areas maybe per video, unless I die. Love this music as well. There's so much good music in this game. Oh, a pterodactyl. Actually, when I first started YouTube, I think my first video was the first level of this game. And it's like the first video I did for YouTube, but then I just never bothered to continue playing it. Points. Well, I'm not even going to risk it. Yeah, the gold spheres are just points. I never really used the small power-up throughout most of the games though. Quite an experience. Well, I'm not going to risk it. You have to really be careful with those things. Stop for a second, just gotta scratch my head. Yeah, this is like a dinosaur graveyard, this region. Whoa. And if you don't know, there's actually a sequel to this game called Dragon Saber, and that's actually a 2-player. You both play at the same time on the screen. Yeah, I don't think it's quite as good as this game. I like the fact it's multiplayer, but the music generally and the stages and everything, it's just not quite up to scratch with this game. I even had that opinion, even had that opinion of it when I was like small. I always liked it, even when I was younger, I didn't just like any game. Although I do like Dragon Saber, it's not that I dislike it. I just don't think the quality of it's quite as good as this one. I don't know what those are meant to me. I just always thought they were like flying squirrels, but we're in prehistoric ages, so... No... I know what level's next, so I don't think I'm going to bother with the 3-head thing. Thank you. The boss. I wonder how I do with this kind of power. Whoa, my god. Oh, this is pretty powerful.